Check your state laws and facility policy to make sure you are permitted to perform this procedure. Before applying restraints, check the care plan or the nurse's instructions. Note any restrictions or special considerations. Before you begin, practice hand hygiene, identify the patient, and make sure that privacy has been provided. Follow all additional instructions in the preparation section of this program.
Hello, sir. How are you?
Thing is bothering me.
I'm so sorry. My name is Ellie. I'm going to be your nurse assistant today. What's your name, sir?
Dennis Michaels.
And Mr. Michaels, what is your date of birth?
2/22/46.
All right, thank you. I hear you've been pulling out this IV.
Yes. Sore.
Well, we don't really want you to pull that out. We don't want you to touch it. So I'm going to put something on your wrist to help remind you not to pull at it, okay?
To apply restraints, first make sure the person is comfortable and in good alignment. For wrist restraints, follow the manufacturer's instructions.
So are you feeling okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
A little itchy.
Using the buckle or a quick release tie, secure the straps to the movable part of the bed frame out of the person's reach. Place the soft or foam part of the restraint toward the skin. Secure the restraint so that it's snug but not tight. Make sure you can slide one finger under the restraint. If it's too loose or too tight, adjust the straps and check for snugness again. Then repeat these steps for the other wrist.
No, Miss Sharp, we can't have you picking at that, remember? Okay? I'm going to put something on your hand to help you kind of remember, okay?
To apply mitt restraints, first make sure the person's hands are clean and dry. Insert the person's hand into the restraint with the palm down. Open the mitt and check the person's hand. If directed by the nurse, follow the manufacturer's instructions and secure the straps to the movable part of the bed frame using the buckle or a quick release tie. To make sure the restraint is snug, slide one finger between it and the wrist. If it's too loose or too tight, adjust the straps and check for snugness again. Then repeat these steps for the other hand.
Mr. Muhammad, your doctor has ordered a belt to be applied for your safety to help remind you to stay in bed. So I'm going to sit you up here.
For a belt restraint, assist the person to a sitting position and apply the restraint according to the manufacturer's instructions. After removing any wrinkles or creases from the front and back of the restraint, tie the belt according to the manufacturer's instructions. If the person is in bed, help him lie down. If he's in a wheelchair, position the straps at a 45-degree angle between the chair seat and side. Make sure the person is comfortable and in good alignment. Then secure the straps to the movable part of the bed frame and ensure that the buckle or quick release tie is out of the person's reach. Or if the person's in a wheelchair, crisscross the straps and secure them in place. Finally, make sure the belt is snug by sliding an open hand between the restraint and the person. If the restraint is too loose or too tight, adjust it and check for snugness again.
Mrs. Brown, I need you to sit back for me. Mrs. Brown? Oh, here you go, Mrs. Brown. I need you to sit back for me. There you go. You know what, Mrs. Brown? We need you to stay safe in your chair. So I have a vest here I'm going to put on you, okay? It'll keep you secure in your chair.
To apply a vest restraint, help the person to a sitting position. If she's in a wheelchair, position her as far back in the chair as possible. And make sure her buttocks are against the chair back.
Give me your left arm. We'll put it right through there. Just need you to lean forward for me a little. I want to make sure this is nice and smooth behind you. All right, and you can scoot back.
Following the manufacturer's instructions, apply the restraint with the V part of the vest crossing in front. Bring the straps through the slots. And position the straps at a 45-degree angle between the wheelchair seat and sides. If the person's in bed, skip this step. Make sure that the vest is free of wrinkles in the front and back. If the person is in bed, help her lie down. Whether she's in bed or in a wheelchair, make sure she's comfortable and in good alignment.
For me, we'll put this one right there. All right? Okay.
Then crisscross the straps and secure them to the wheelchair frame, or secure them to a movable part of the bed frame at waist level. In either case, use the buckles or quick release ties and make sure they're out of the person's reach.
Mr. Wilson, remember you need to stay in bed. Let's lay back down. I brought something with me to help remind you that you need to stay in bed for your safety.
To apply a jacket restraint, assist the person to a sitting position. If he's in a wheelchair, position him as you would for a vest restraint. Following the manufacturer's instructions, apply the restraint with the jacket opening in the back. Then close the back with the zipper, ties, or hook and loop closures. Make sure that the side seams are under the arms, and remove any wrinkles in the front and back. If the person is in bed, help him lie down. If he's in a wheelchair, position the straps as you would for a vest restraint. After making sure the person is comfortable and in good alignment, secure the straps to the movable part of the bed frame, using the buckle or quick release tie, and making sure that it's out of the person's reach. For a person in a wheelchair, secure the straps as you would for a vest restraint. To make sure the jacket is snug, slide an open hand between the restraint and the person. If needed, adjust the restraint and check the snugness again. After applying any type of restraint, place the signal light within the person's reach. Raise the bed rails and lower the bed.
Thank you.
Check the person and the restraint every 15
Back
minutes.
in and check on you. How are you feeling?
Just fine.
Are these too tight?
No.
No. All right. You still have your call light there, and you say you're comfortable?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'll be back to check on you again, okay?
Okay.
All right. Call if you need me for anything.
All right.
Thank you.
Release the restraint every 2 hours for at least 10 minutes to perform patient care. For detailed information, see the section on follow-up care, reporting, and recording in this program.
So I just want you to remember not to pull on that IV now, okay?
Yeah.
I'm just giving you a little break from these, but I still don't want you to pull that out.
Okay.
Okay.